Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Factory Let's Play Street Tutorial. This is part 6 and we left last time where we started the bus and I said to you to go further on with it. I've carried on doing it and you can see I've gone right the way up to that Buxoid asteroid just before the planet, as you can see here, and I've expanded some of the defense bases up this way, and those are useless asteroids there. As you can see here, I've done a mixture of closeness as well as a gap, and I've also set up our mall, although the power's not quite right on this, but as you can see it's producing. If I press Alt, it will show you all the little icons. It's not producing everything, but we're doing the defense factories, the exploration centers, the miners that are in here. It's also doing the struts, the logistic bays, the small cargoes, transport tubes, and down the bottom one is doing solar panels, part of the antimatter power area, the blue inserters, the cargo transporters, the actual antimatter power central plant. It's producing lasers, which helps, not lasers, what are these called here? Solid state laser recipe, which these two need, and it's also producing on the other side the first one of the power transmitter recipe. We've got to do the receiver as well, and it's doing junctions. So it's not bad. It's the bottleneck for it is this processing plant, so it takes the ores and processes them into the early mats. Now I've got to replicate this further along here and then feed it into this, which I'll probably do offline when I'm not recording, so you can come back and see it. The other thing that I've done, the meanie, he's a playtester with me, is telling me about these defense centers and exploration centers. And what it is you can do with them is, I've been playing about them, and you can actually do it so you can make them. Let's go here. With minimal. You can either use struts or these armor blocks with a repairer, and that's the basic format I'm going to use. You can use a logistics bay or a, I don't know, like a printer that I put on this one. It's up to you how you want to play with it, and you'll see that now these are dotted around to expand the area. You've got to keep your global stability down. Eventually this factory area here, the starter factory, will be taken down, and all of these ores will go there. You can see I've also added to the actual asteroids to clear them out. These are glowing this gold colour because if I move over them, I've only got 8,366 in the silicon and 5,430 in the Buxoid. The iron, I've still got 36,000. So that was a richer asteroid when we started. So the next nearest ones to us over here, we've got a metal one there, an iron, Buxoid, iron. The nearest silicon's this one, which we're going to have to clear these out and then expand up here a bit, and then probably start building. I think I've built one of them. Let me see now. Command control, one of these, that's it, the command core, which is this one here. You have to build those, and you build some thrusters, and that will give you your basic things to make a hauler. Now you've got to fill them with something to give them fuel, so you could start out with the basic ores or mats you don't want to use, but the thing you want to get at some point here, I don't know if we've researched it yet, is, no we haven't. So if I do T, this one here, so comet catching, that produces ice, which is the best fuel at the moment, early game or mid game, for fueling stuff. And we're not there yet, so to research this we need high density materials and singularity. So we'll do the singularity research. Well, I've been killing stuff, so it's instantly done it, and there you go, it's here now. So if we researched, you'll have to research this one first, because you'll see why. So we research that. I've got 86 of 90 combat drones, so I'm going to go up and try and attack those in a minute. Now if you make a note of screen capture this factory, so you can get an idea. So what's coming here is the bus. You do tubes up, into little cargo storages, and then use inserter bots to go to the atomic printers, and then tubes to transport both the materials and the manufactured product out. They both come upwards. Two of them go into this station core, and one goes into a junction and then into the station core, and then all three come out the other side. Now I could, in theory, change this so they come out here, so it does away with all of this extra flaff down here. But I designed this all before these. This was just the last thing I did, so yeah, that's why it happened. So these basically come out. One comes out the top here, supplies medium density to this top line, which goes along here. The low density comes out and goes straight along the middle, and these AI chips come down and then across the bottom here. And the reason is you've got only 2 inputs on this factory, so you can't put 3 in, you have to come outside of it some way, shape or form. And then all you do is you set your buildings to build whatever, and remember to set your filters on all your inserter bots unless they're coming out of these storages, in which case they'll just transport whatever's in there. But you've got to do it on the factories. The output has to be filtered, otherwise you can see the connector inventory, you've got all of these sitting in it. It'll pick any one of those if you don't set it, and then you'll be filling these up with rubbish. And always set your storages on the outputs of the factories to 1. So use the middle mouse button and make them go black. These here, when they come out here, I've left these fully, as you can see. This one hasn't got one, it's down here. So these are full, so it creates a little buffer between the two. Now, as I say, the bottleneck at the moment is high density. I cannot get enough high density produced, but this factory, how it's designed, as you complete each stage, the ones before it, eventually these get the materials and then they complete like they have now. The power here is because if you look at the top here, I put a couple of extras on here to expand it upwards, and you can see I've got another power. Here I can't because the bus is in the way, so it needs a rethink, but these are all mainly produced now, as you can see. So you haven't got to really worry about it that much. So that's the basic mall. You know, we've done the early mall over the other side, the starter mall. This is now the basic, I suppose, mall. Yeah, I mean it's not a starter mall, and these are the standard ores that are coming out, so we can move and build this and just keep replicating this and some more factories down the line here. You then can make pretty much everything as you're going through the game. So that's where we are. So yeah, if you carry on and if you build this and then come back to the video once you've done it, and then you can follow through where I am. So make a note where we are on the timeline. So right, we need to clear this one up here. I don't know how heavy these are going to be, but we're going to give it a go. Let's go to my bags. I've got so much stuff in here. I'm going to put a temporary container down around here somewhere out of the way. Let's put here for now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can't make any more. 1, 2. Okay. And then I'm going to put in here all of the ores, everything I don't want. So what else is there? Put those in there. We can put all of that, all of that. That'll do for now. Get our little drones out. We go and have a look to see how bad this area is. Right, we've got stuff on the way, so press C. Draw them out. Build ourselves a ship soon. So we built lasers in the last part 5, I think it was. We put some lasers, so we could build a ship. It's just we haven't got ice yet, so right, I know what you do is just scoot around the sides and try and pick them off, pull them out, pick them off. You keep doing it till they thinned out a bit. You'll attract more as you go further in, obviously, but it's these ones that are horrible. There's so many of them. Now come the plasmas. Those are a nightmare. They were coming down to attack my base. They came down for. So many of them. Right. Bit thin them out. Another obelisk up there, which we'll need at some point. Oh, we've got two. That's handy. Right, okay. Plasma's sitting up there. Now what we need to do is expand our base up here. And the easiest way to do that would be, see, put these starfight things back in, or bots. Let's see what we've got. So we've got 7 now of those. Nice. 5 Teslas. Good. We're getting some of the stuff right. So if we go to these, and we're actually in here. We've got one there. Right. So grab ourselves some of these. Just press control on them. And what else do we need? We've got those. We've got plenty of solar panels. Right. So then what we do is we come to this here. Pick ourselves a better version of it. Perhaps that one there. And then we come up here. Come up a bit with that. So shove on there. Let it build. And then come out. Say to here somewhere. Leave that set large. Excellent. And we'll do another one. We'll see. Then we come up. Really got one up here. Oh, it's nasty. I'm going to put a temporary one here to try and drag them out. So if I put that there. That will drag them out. Let these come in. Take this out as well, whatever this is. They come. We're not producing enough bats to supply it this quick, you see, so these are going to come out. Come up here. Ooh, nasty. Right, and then quickly get rid of the plasma buildings. Are these ones here? These they look different to what we're used to. Are these? All they'll do is spawn a load more. Right, okay, so we right click on that. Go near it so you can get these lumens. Okay, so now what we can do, just copy one of these. Then we'll delete this one in a minute. Move it into that. Basically come up here. You want it so they just sort of overlap. Now this is going to clash because we're going to put the miners here. So what I'm going to do is shove this up here somewhere. Just about there. Do. That will take care of anything that comes within range, hopefully. So that will sit in there. Let's do another one over here. Because what happens is if you don't clear that out. So if you don't keep the fog cleared, they'll respawn. So this, now we know there's loads up here. I'm going to just tidy this down a little bit. Hang on, let's grab that. Move that. Just so it's not quite in that spawn. I'm going to leave this here for the moment. Grab that one without. That'll take care of those. Right, okay, so we will basically, we've got a choice now to make with this. Let's have a look at my blueprints for haulers. So these are from UB, who's one of the other playtesters, was these haulers. See, we can't make these at the moment, so we can't really use that. Do I have an early game hauler on this? No, that's a different mod. That's UB ship, but you need singularity drives and stuff, so we can't do that yet. This is a comet catcher. Again, it's using the medium density or the high density storage. No, so if we look at his hauler here, I suppose we'll have to put standard storages on them. Let's see how many we can get. It's not going to be ideal. I mean, what's involved in making those? So we need high density structures, and if I come down here, click that one. High density structure recipe needs 3 iron, which we've got plenty of, 2 organic compounds. And organic compounds you get from, if it's researched it, which it hasn't, I don't think. T. So it's greenhouses that produces organic organic matter out of it. Yes, so we're not there yet. This is something new. So when this is finished researching, we will, but mind you, look at what that needs. I've just realised what that needs. Planetary research, we haven't got that set up yet, so we're not going to be able to do that. What does that need? Planetary research. I'll research that while we're there. Yeah, you want to look at the research. So asteroid research. So laser turret damage too. Might as well get that done. This is the knights. Are a different kind of bot. Look to produce. So the only way we're going to do this part now is to either use a mod and tow this asteroid down to our little setup, or set up a mining array here and have like a small bus that comes down to, you know, underneath this lot here, down, and then joins up to the another processing area. So yeah, it's all a bit they need, we're like in a catch-22 moment. What we could do, I suppose, is press is clear this out. We could have a go at that. So if I grab this again, see, these are lost a lot of their how many they got in here? We've only got 16. We're not producing enough bots to keep up with this, so we'll probably end up losing some of these. I'm going to go over here first and clear these. How many combat droids have I got? So see how nasty these are. Plasma as well. There are a lot of them. Well, let me go in. So it looks like they finished down there. Yeah, and then in. Take this one away. Up here, pull them back out, then go in. It's kind of like kiting. And you go in a bit more and try and clear these lasers. And then take out the plasma one first. There you go. And then these cutters, whatever they're called. These ones going, they'll all respawn in a minute if you don't. This is the mobs down below, so come back up. And then they regenerate the base, you see. That's what they do. Right, okay, so and then capture those. They just don't stop, do they? Right, so back up here. What we're gonna do is Control C that. One. Yeah. Keep attacking these. Try and keep them down. So this has been built. While that's coming in range, we'll put it there for now. What are we missing here? Right, let's change those struts. Well, right. So, got to put a brick on there. Can I make some? Yes. Okay. So if I grab one of these bricks, these armor blocks, and then a strut. Let's get that going. Right. So hopefully these will come out now, and good lord, look how many have spawned. There is a new setting now, you can turn all these off. If you do a custom new save. It means you've got to start again, which is a pain. But there is a console command as well. So where are they attacking me? That base down there and over here. Hopefully that, see that might not survive because we just can't produce enough bats. So what I'm going to do with this is give it some of mine. That will hopefully keep that going. This is how hard it gets, because we're building more and the stability's going up, everything slowly but surely gets harder and harder and harder. There you go, they destroyed it. Right, it's back online. We're over here doing something as well. Right, they've taken that one out as well. It's all purely because we can't produce enough bats. Okay, right, so now we go up here and see what's going on with these bats. So the bats are made here. And they're not getting enough stopping it, I wonder. Right, so they need plasma engines, and They are produced in there. Why is that not producing? It's... Ah, there you go. Big obvious thing, the asteroid's missing. So we can't produce any more bats now. We've got to come down and find another bauxite. So we've got one here conveniently enough in between our defence. So we will set up another area that will make all of this. Because what you could do is set up a depot here that feeds all of these and this shipyard here. So we carry on producing them. But at some point this is going to go very soon actually. So what I'm going to do is set up a another mining area really. So if we grab this lot here, Control C, and let's just grab the lot for now and come back out to this side here. This bauxite. It's 162,000. Rotate these round. Oh, so they could go there nicely. Problem is they won't make any what do you call it? Any miners, because everything's ceased and stopped. Right, so what we want to do is change this around maybe. Wake on the miners. Got some in storage, ship storage, which is handy. Right, so we've got to come down here now. Start blowing up these. These are all coming from this bauxite roid here. It's getting tricky. So 30,000 left on there. This is going to blow up, so that will free up all of these. We can then bring the, maybe lose a couple of these, bring them into it's a bit tighter. We'll put them nearer to each other. So that's now mining all of this. This is where I wish we had a hauler, because you could just pick it up from here and dump it over here and it'll carry on producing. Whereas now I've got to basically bring out here. Where are they here? So if we said out of this, maybe out of this one here, this middle one, we could come out and down tubes. They would supply the AI circuitry for. We need to produce these, so that needs plasma engine and AI circuit. Can't do those yet. The miners just need plasma engines, and the combats need the same. A different ball game. Okay, so if we, that's filling up this, which is fair enough. Why are we running low on power? One there maybe. There you go. So that should all be produced and working correctly. So it's coming down. Brilliant. Okay, so we now need to set some of these up. Suggest maybe we come up here. So if we look at this here, we could do a cargo tube. Which ones are they there? No. Oh, hang on, no, we can't. This we can. We'd have to process it first. So we'll just do a little simple processing for it. So if we put down couple of these, so one there. So we come out of this and we come down here. One and another. I don't know how many we'll need. We'll try these two for now. We come out. We'll get rid of that one. So we come out of there. Like so, rotate it down, down, and down. Let's put on there. Down and down. Okay. Stick one of those there. So it solves that problem, and another one there. Tell that you want it to be those. Tell that you want to make that. So no, they're nagging me for the other things. Right, so that's coming out of there. That's going to be that. That's going to be that. That's going to make the same. I've got to go and see where we're in attacked here. Right. So what can we do here? So if I put on that, stick on one of these. This is just a temporary thing, so we can stop being nagged for heat exchangers. Right. It's one in the bigger heat exchanger due to us having this connected to this lot. So how we could do this is rethink this through, take this off, take that off, pull it down one, click those. So where as it comes down to here, I'll take that one away. That goes into a storage. Where are they? God, I'm going blind. I'll make one. So that's going to go into a storage. Like so. Now you're not being nagged. And then what we will do, that's going to be taken up by an inserter block down to here. That one. Tell that what you want it to be. So it's going to be raw. Then this one, should do a tube. Tell that we want it to be that. Tell that what you want to make. And that one what you want to make. Stick a couple of panels on it. So it's still nagging us. And then what we do is strut. As I say, stick something else on like it. It could be anything as long as it's got two holes. I'll put one of these on. It's going to be enough. No, these I'll take a lot, don't I? Right, if we put that on, will that be enough? More power. Right, so that's producing our basic AI. So then what we need to do is build a couple of these. Let them build. Let's just put one down for the moment to see what it needs. So put that there. Right, so the first thing we want to do is combat bots. That needs 2 plasma and 4 of those cores. Right, okay, so get rid of that. Now need to bring out some. Can't use that one. Could, I suppose. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Put maybe one down here, one there. Actually put that one over this side. There. That comes out of there, and if we try to figure out where those solar panels are, so there's one there, so we'll get rid of that, put it above it, there, stops it nagging, right, and then come out of there, there, being attacked again, get back in, more and more vicious these things, right, they're taking everything out, that's what they're doing. the sake of this tutorial, I might do a restart. I think there is a command he's put in so I can disable these, so I can show you what I'm doing and then re-enable it or something so you can have some fun. I'll have a think on it. Right, so we've got to basically now power still, isn't it? Right, so if I put on a power tube there, will that be enough to shut it up? Yeah, right. Okay, so that's coming down to there. So I want to just stick that into a junction. That. Like so. Tell that I want that to be iron. That's going to come out and go into... Where are you? Factory. We should be able to just produce one. Hopefully that'll be enough to run it. So that you want to produce that. Oh, we picked the wrong one. Don't. Get rid of that one. And over that, get rid of that one. That's we want up here. So if we come out, that'll be. Now, see, we can't come out of this one now. It's going up. We have to come out here and down. That's a long old stretch for a tube. Well, let's see if it works. So out of here one. Oh, we've got to come out at least two, I suppose. Then down. Like so. And if we put another power module there. Oh good, it worked. Okay. So that one, the butt's like to come down here. That's going to go into this junction, which will cry a bit more. So that you go into that, and then do an inserter to there. So that you want to build those. There's a power module on it. God's sake, right, and then put one of these on the other side. Great, that worked. Okay, so now if we put down one of these here, let's say, actually move it so it's a bit nearer those. So that you want to produce combat ships. So that's going to need, we'll stop the buttons down here stop your bots from moving. So that way you can place it and tell it what you want, so it won't transport any old thing out of there. So out of this we want those, and we've got to put a junction box down here like that. So that what's coming out of there and it's going in here. What you want out of there is those. Now it can only transport those across because that's all that's in there, which is what you want. Goes there. It's going to want power. So there. Oh, and it's going to want that. So let's get rid of that. Stick on one of these. Two. Put any old thing on like that. And then one of these. That's I'd say. And now it's crying for more power. There you go. Right. So now that should produce the combat bots. Let's see what it does. How many's sitting in there? So that needs, what does it need? Two of them. So why is that not moving? Ah. Oh. Set it again. Oh, I don't want you to move that. Those. Delete it. Over it. Sometimes it has a moment, so we'll try it again. If not, we'll have to use tubes. I do not want those. I want those. So that all that needs is right. Have you spotted the error we made? Done it again. Congratulate me. Right. I must remember to process or I'll send out the goods. Right. So what we want is to stick one of those down. That's going to process into that. And out of that, it's going to come into a factory. Which is going to sit out. That into there, tell that what we want it to be. So that's going to be that. This needs power, so let's shove a power on it for now. It's being awkward. Everything has to have these on, doesn't it? Right. This is going to want power, so there. Stick that on. Another one on. So power down. Tell that to make working ships. No, hang on. Tell that you want to make. Oops. For sake, get ahead of myself here, and I right. So that's got to be that. This should start making them in a minute. It's running out of things to nag about. There you go. No, more power. Now. Right, great. So now we stick next to that one, and that one. Stop these bots again. Tell them what you want to cross. That we want to make combat ships because we desperately need them. Where are they? There. Put another one next to it. Like so. That then has got to be those AIs, and this has got to be those. And then do the same next to this. Won't have enough to do them all, but gotta keep going. Do all three actually. It's just having the power. We might have to put a station down. That one's got to be that. So then put some power on. As I thought. Right, so if we come down with a strut. That there and that there. Plot one of these here. Lots of sail. Okay, and then we start it up again. See what this does, if this starts to work. There they go, so the bots are being produced there. But they're taking out the factory down there. Okay. Good lord. Right, okay. This one here. Wonder why that's. I've got to spare one of those sitting in. Interesting, okay. Right, so now this should hopefully start working with this supplier. We've got another one of these here, so I'm going to try and put it centralised, so maybe there I do it. And then delete this one. Control X, and just tell it you want to remove all of these. Not that lot yet, but this lot here. So lessen the stability of it. Right, okay. And then come to this, power this up. So that you want to have a requested amount of 20 in there. You can have 60, so 20 of them. And then actually I might change it to 30 of those. And then 15 of those and 15 of those. Excellent stuff. Okay, so now they should start to fill up as time goes on. What we want to do is stick another one down if I can build on, can I? What do they need? Fabricator. Okay. Got him up there, or so they're attacking again. They keep going down here at this base. Now we should have another one. Yep, we have. Okay. Quickly go over here. You probably find this isn't producing enough. It might. See. No, that's not coming through, are they? What I have to do is put a station down here. Get rid of that one. Core on that, tube on that. There we go, station. So I get rid of these. Grab a station. Bonk. So let's have one of these. Yeah. So that to be that. Do that. Another tube down. So that to be that one. Same for these. That and that. We'll put down a plasma. Save all of the faffing about. That's going to be that. This now needs a sail on it. So stick the next one down next to it. That needs these. What do they need now? I guess the plasma. That's plasma. Oops, no plasma. That is producing in a box. Now you'll find probably until we need to do another one of these probably. So I could do one along here maybe and supply it. We'll see how it goes because I need to go up to the mall and get some more of these. But I've got a short. I've got 37 of those. Isn't it? I haven't got enough of these. And I need to start producing the armour blocks again. Right, so are our defences now all full? That is. This was missing this. Which it now isn't. Let's turn it down a little bit. So that's sort of there. Turn it down a wee bit so it's there. Right, none of these have got any bots on at the minute. That's nearly gone. Get these sorted out. Here they come. So I'll do this one first. We've supplied all the other side and now they're starting to supply this, which is brilliant. That's what you want. It should be just a very slow stream. I'm supplying two of them, so supplying this one and this one. What you want to do with this is tell that maximum. So it sort of covers this one, which it does, and this one doesn't need to cover that one. These are semi-covering each other. There you go. So that's got how many sitting on it? 3, left 4 now. So it's slowly building them up. This is why you need to have you need to be producing way more combat bots. And the easiest way to do that is to upscale this. Right, let's see where they're going. So they're going straight to a new area. Let's get down here and help them. So it won't be enough. Oh, they've done it. See, these ones came out, you noticed. They were going back. So they protected this. This one used all its bots. So what we'll do is shorten this down a little bit. It's a trial and error thing. So now that will resupply again. What I might do is give it some of mine. How many have I got? 30. Let's just give it them. There you go. Hang on, what ones did I give it? Yeah, those. Give this the others. And now, if I go up here, if I go near the station, they end up supplying me. Don't know whether there's many in here. No, there's none in here. So now all that's going to happen is it will replenish any that need extra drones. Remember, we had one down here by the station. Got one by the planet there, but it's still there. Good. Now the question is, oh, they might not have any. Come on. We haven't got many drones, so it's going to be fun. Drag it down here. Go to rid of those. Get rid of those. Okay, so these haven't got any, which isn't helping, but they will slowly get some. What I could do is maybe take. That's not enough there, so it's filling this up at the minute, and then it'll start on this one. Right, let's take down these research stations. Control X. Yeah, for those. Need to rebuild the other research stations. Brilliant stuff. Right, so it's taking shape. It's just slow, methodical kind of progress. So what we've done so far is we've expanded more to this side and up. We've got our new mining area that isn't doing a lot at the moment. We now need to transport this or basic. So at the moment it's using it to make, I was mentioning lasers. This temporary mall that we had here is going to be taken down when we start the next episode. But you'll see here we've got 100 lasers. So what I'm going to do with this is open this up and let it use whatever materials it can gather. This is already filling those up. What else do we need? We need loads of these, so that's full. This doesn't need to be done anymore, so I'm going to turn all this off now. Turn this one off. We don't need those, so turn that off. Don't need any of them. We need the blocks. So I'll let it build those as well. What else are we building? We don't need any more of those. Oh, hang on, no, they're going up there, so well, that one can stay off. We can actually start deleting some of these soon. Down here, none of them are producing anything. The junction, this can go. That yeah, I'll let that carry on producing. No idea they're all there, so go through that, that. Excellent stuff. Right. Yeah, so we'll let that carry on using up its stuff, and what we will start to do is deleting this lot. Where do they go? So they're just sitting in there, so that can stop as well. This will come into this. Right, okay. And then once we've finished with this, which will be off, now when I'll do this once I've finished this episode, these will all be then full, and I'll take this lot completely out. And then what I might do is I could change this around, so these are this side, these are this side, this lot then comes up here, and this lot here comes up next to it, and then they come into the bus this side. Makes it look neater, and then that opens up me putting another, what we've got here, the production or processing side for these ores is what I could use here, and then feed the not only the ore, because that'll be in the top lot here, we'll have another array, they feed the bus to this top line, so you don't lose it, but you will lose any bauxite coming this way. As you can see, they're starting to run out and not fill up, and that's the problem. The only way around that would be to find a bauxite up here, but the nearest one's over there. It's a long way away. Right, so we'll have to probably change the direction of this top bus line and make it go the other way, weirdly. Or we could just change them here. So instead of them all coming this way, they go this way. So it carries on supplying this factory. You could have a junction maybe where some of the ores come up, they go in, this lot goes this way, and then over here they go this way again. Put a station down or something. Yeah, so we've got a lot further. We need a lot more planetary research. So if I grab, we should have some of those there. I've got 48 of them. So if I put these this side, on there, typical, won't work. Again, right, put them up here somewhere for now. 1, 2, 3, and then stick on solar panel, solar panel, solar panel. Research box will now come out to those. Let's just see how storage is doing. Got none, so I don't think that I'm producing, like, it's concentrating so much on the combat ships that it's using everything that's coming out of here, so we need to upscale this, and that's something I'll sort out as well. Yeah, so thanks for watching. There's lots to do. What I'll do is, as I say, I'll figure all of this out, and then next time you come you'll see it, and I'll explain what I've done, and hopefully you'll understand. Do comment, it all helps me because I'm a new person at this game as well, and we can progress through it. It's a great little game. Yeah, subscribe and all the rest of it, the usual stuff. But I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, and until then, take care guys, take it easy.